Hello, dear Jazz. New video. I'm currently in the process of uploading the last one. We're only on 12%, so it's got an awfully long way to go. I wasn't actually going to film today. My face is just appalling and I've got a cold, so my voice is also appalling. So do excuse me with that. I just thought it was quite funny how I'd messaged you a few minutes ago, basically saying how we hadn't really had any snow and things like that. You hadn't either. Well, now if I do that, you still probably can't see it. It's not settling, but it's kind of like a snow globe and it's just doing this around our house. So it looks pretty drastic, but until it settles I don't really believe it's going to do much. The main reason why I wanted to film was because we've got a little furry guy in next door's corner and he's just getting completely snowed. Check it out. Oh, let me zoom in. So, not a cat, it is a fox, and he doesn't really give much of a toss about the snow. Hello, how you doing? We are on Monday 4th? No, the 3rd. I'm not sure what date it is. It is either 3rd, the 4th or the 5th. But it is a Monday. I know that much. I hope you are well. I wanted to film really quickly because I realised I hadn't filmed for way too close. I realised I hadn't filmed yet for this week or last week, which we're now on a new week. I'm in the process of editing and uploading my last Dear Jazz, but that finished 2 weeks ago, and you know, things happen. So I actually spoke to you briefly Thursday, maybe. Again, days are blurring together a bit, I'm afraid. We're talking about snow, and we had snow. Pathetic amount of snow, but we had snow. So I'm aware that some places in the UK got hit quite badly. Being near the city, for us it wasn't an issue. We had probably an inch. That's being generous. Like, it was not that much, but because we don't normally get snow anyway, I think everyone just kind of went into meltdown, which is probably an appropriate phrase to use. I apologise for the fact that I'm staying and like swaying on the spot. Camera is actually plugged into the wall at the moment because battery is dead. I didn't think that through before I picked up the camera to start filming. I've worked today, so I wanted to get it done today. But anyway, snow has been and gone, melted, no ice, nothing. We have sun in the sky. It's not particularly warm, but it's a lot warmer than it has been, so for that I'm grateful. Work has been shockingly bad. Shockingly bad. So I've been there long enough now to know that January and that kind of bit before spring is just crap in terms of like sales, hours, things like that. So why I thought this year would be any different, I'm not entirely sure, but I have 4 days off in a row. So I last worked Wednesday, I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Now, I wouldn't have minded, but he's done it again this week. He's given me another 4 days off in a row as well, which makes it so much harder to go back to work after, because you've had a break and you're out of practice. So anyway, I messaged the group and I was like, look, if anyone wants me to pick up any hours, I'm willing to, because everybody else but me had 1 day off. And I was like, well, how's it fair that I'm being given 4, everybody else being given 1? Like, why can't you spread it throughout everybody so that everybody's got 2 days off and then it's fair at least? But you know, that's his way of planning, or not planning, should we say, because he doesn't think like that. So never mind. So with the extra time off that I have had, we've blitzed the house. I've been shopping numerous times. I went to the cinema and I saw Coco, the new Disney film, which recently got an Oscar. I think got an Oscar last night for Best Animated Film. Done shopping, went to the cinema. I need to meet up with Becca soon. I haven't seen her in a while. And yeah, just kind of really been like potting around. I've been applying for more jobs. Still not getting anywhere. I keep getting loads of emails. Like, some of them say if you haven't heard back in like 7 days, just assume you haven't got it. Some say we'll email you regardless of whether you're successful or not. And in fairness, most of them have saying sorry, but we've gone with someone else. But some you just don't hear back from. I think that's really, really rude. Like, okay, fair enough if they say if you haven't heard from us, then, you know, accept it. But if they don't say that anywhere, you're just left waiting and waiting. And it's like, how long are you meant to wait for? I have been given an ultimatum by myself. Now, Mum's place is somewhere that I used to work, like back in sixth form and things like that. I used to just work there during the summer, get a bit of money, and that is kind of how I got to New York and California, Haley, really. That company helped me finance those holidays, and I know they're in a bit of trouble and they could really do with an extra pair of hands. They're just, advertising's not going great, they've not really had the time to interview anybody. So I've kind of said to myself, although it's a step backwards, like, what if I took a job with them? Like, while still, like, if it could be on my terms, so if I did say 9 till 4, that would give me the evenings to maybe look for jobs. And then it would just be really whether, like, I stay with Wildwood at the weekends, or if I just keep their because we've got one girl who's still contracted with us, but I actually haven't seen her since Christmas. So they're not paying her anything unless she works, but they still employ her. So I'm wondering if maybe that's a better deal for me, because it means I'm definitely guaranteed money during the week. I could work weekends, which is, let's be honest, that's when it's mostly busy at the restaurant. A Monday lunchtime, not so much. So then I'd be open to work weekends if they needed me, but more importantly, if I stayed employed to them, I could again do the Christmas, which I think I'm well aware now that it is a seasonal job, waitressing. Like, unless you work properly in the city, it's crap. It really is crap. From January to about August, I'd say. It's just pathetic. And we've now got, so we've got a new boss in. The big boss has been fired. Loads of changes are being made, and I just don't know how much longer I can stick it out there. So maybe going back to YMCD will either give me a foot in somewhere else, or I don't know, but at least it would get my money up. and I could continue to do the savings for the house, which at the moment haven't gone up at all, and because I used to put my tip savings into the house savings, but again, tips have been so bad that that's stopped. But if I could contribute to that, and also Orlando, the holiday that I want to do in 2021, then surely it's worth it. So I'm giving myself the month to kind of think about it. Today's the first day I'm going into work, so I'll talk to one of the girls that I'm closest with today about it, see what she says. And yeah, we'll just see. We'll see. So I've got till Easter to make a decision or get a different job. That's my deadline. But while we're on the subject of work, recently, well, not recently anymore, back in November, they promised me a couple of vouchers for doing well with a Mr. Diner report, and also Christmas calendar. I won a £50 Amazon voucher as like a reward thing. That wasn't the only prize you could open. There was £25, there was things off the menu, free drinks, like stuff like that, but I was lucky enough to get the £50 voucher. And anyway, the box of stuff, which you can't really see anything of, came today, so I just thought I'd show you what I got for £100. I thought it was quite a decent amount. I could get, bear in mind like the cost of most things these days. So I just thought I would show you, and also like show my appreciation for them for chasing the voucher as well. So as you know, I collect pop vinyls. So these dolls, part one of the collection. Down, can't see what I'm filming. There is the pop vinyls, and there is endless amounts of them. And so, to help my collection grow, we have pop vinyl number 1, which is Baby Moana, and as you can see, if I try not to drop her, on the back, that shows all the different ones you can get. Now, I don't need all of them. I quite liked her sitting down as Baby Moana, but I couldn't find her sitting down, so I got her standing up. I then got, oh my god, he's heavy, the Demigod, Maui, who I haven't opened any of these, but he's quite weighty. He weighs a ton. And what one have I got? I just realised there's 2. I wonder if he just turns. See, this is what I don't like. So they've released 2 of him just holding his stick in a different way, which I think is ridiculous. Like, they're making so much money by basically releasing the same thing. And in saying that, I did buy a second Moana, but this one has Poa, who is adorable. And it's the adult Moana, she's wearing the outfit she normally wears. And so that is now my Moana pop vinyls finished. They're the only 3 I'm going to get out of the collection. I'm not, again, they've got one with her, it's the same picture on the back of all of them, but they've got one with her, like, what is it called? The thing that you use to row a boat. I don't know, but she's holding that in 2 different positions, and they've basically just done her hair slightly differently, which I think is a complete con. But nevertheless, I've finished a pop vinyl collection, or a movie pop vinyl, and then, oh my god, she's really heavy too. This one I've been wanting for ages and ages. I finally got her. It's Rapunzel. It's like one of the newest edition ones of her, so they re-released these princesses. I've actually got the Cinderella one and the Belle one, I think. Yeah, I've got the Cinderella and the Belle one. I really want to get the Ariel one of her in that dress. And then Tiana, no, not in the blue dress. She has to be in the green dress. But super happy I've got Rapunzel because I don't actually have any Rapunzel pop yet. It's crazy. So then, because I thought that as like well and good as it is to be topping up my Disney collection, I sort of thought I want something that's going to stand out as a gift from work rather than just it kind of blends in with the masses of other stuff that I've got as well. So I kind of thought, well, what else could I get that could be Disney related, I don't already have, and would look different to other stuff that I've got. And this thing is really dirty. You can't really see him. Maybe just take him out. Okay, hold on. So yeah, do I have anything else to say while I'm trying to open this one-handedly? I don't think so. Bear with me, I'm gonna put you down a second. Again, in the dark corner. I do apologise. Wait there. Well, that took a lot more oomph than I kind of thought it would. I actually had to surrender and use scissors instead. Now, this guy is tiny. I didn't realise how small he'd be. And in comparison to that other version of him that I have, he's going to look ridiculously small. But I bought this guy, who is the Brito... Ooh, traffic jam happening down our road. We've just got 4 cars all going round. Anyway, Stitch holding the frog, looking absolutely glorious. Now, this is a Brito figure, which is like the design of the weird pop colour, like crazy patterns, and he's just adorable. And I do have that Stitch right there. I don't know if this is going to work because I'm at such a stupid angle because I'm plugged in and I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. So I have him, and he is massive. And if I put this right next to it, you can now just see all my other like ample stuff. I'm going to stop charging my camera. I think it'll be okay. I don't have that much more to say. If I suddenly die, I do apologise. But yeah, now I can move around. I've completely forgotten how to hold the camera. Let's put him. He's tiny. Look at that. That is ridiculous. I didn't realise he'd be that small. It's like giant Stitch and then baby Stitch. But anyway, I love him. I've always wanted him, so now I've got him. And the last thing that I was able to get with my vouchers was... Oh, that nearly gave it away. In this box, it's a Disney showcase, and it's not the one that you may think. So if I come out here, I've got that display, right? And I've got Rapunzel already, and she came in a box exactly like this. Now looking back at that display, you might think, oh, it's an Ariel one. Could I find Ariel? No, I could not. She was ridiculously expensive. Postage alone for her was like over 70. Was over 30, so she was 70, and then postage was 30. I was like, I'm not using my whole voucher just to get her. Like, that's ridiculous. I'll just get her with my own money at some point, and sometime. The battery is so gonna die. I'm gonna have to plug you in again. I would love to get her. Bear with me. I'd love to get her, but that's just not practical to spend that much money of the voucher on that one thing. Like, I wouldn't have been able to have got all the pops or the Stitch figure. So I was kind of looking around thinking, what else can I get? Again, I wanted something that was different to the pops. Different, like none of these were available on Amazon anyway. I was just like, what can I get? What can I get? And there's nothing Disney, un-Disney related that I really wanted. So I knew it kind of had to be Disney. And I thought, do you know what? I've seen other characters available in that collection, similar to Rapunzel and Ariel, and I knew there was one that I quite liked, and I love her as a character, and I thought, you know what, she's different, she's going to stand out. It's not going to start off like a whole new collection for me, it'll be the one and only thing of her that I get. And she was so much cheaper, because Ariel was 70 quid plus 30 quid postage. She was only 30, and she is glorious. I mean, look at her. So she's the exact same design. She stands on like a bed of leaves. Like, it's just amazing the amount of detail that goes into these. And I mean, look at the wings as well. She's just, oh, she's so lovely. She's so light as well. So yeah, I didn't get Ariel, but I got Tinkerbell. So that is the vouchers, well and truly used. I'm very happy that they all came today. Kind of made it feel nicer going into work, if that makes sense. So I'm going to unbox them all now, put them away. I've got to brush my teeth and get ready for work. I think I'm closing tonight, which I don't, because I've not been there, I just don't know like how busy they've been. So I can't say whether it's going to be a late one or an early one. No idea. No idea. Then the rest of this week, I'm on a double tomorrow, which is going to be hard because, again, like I say, I haven't worked there in so long. I'm going to have forgotten how to work. Then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. Again, I was meant to be off, but I think he felt slightly guilty because I'd messaged the group saying, does anyone have any hours? Because although he'd replied saying, please bear with us, like, it's a quiet period, things will pick up, like, he generalised that, he didn't say it to just me, and I was just like, what was the point? But anyway, I didn't reply to that, and I think he's started to feel a bit guilty. So he messaged me the next day saying, would I take his evening shift on Thursday? Because he was meant to be doing a double. And I was like, of course I will. Like, stupid question, but thank you for asking. So now, as it happens, I'm off Wednesday, I'm working Thursday evening, then I've got Friday and Saturday off. And then I'm working all day Sunday, because Sunday is Mother's Day. I've got a stupid meeting at 11 o'clock, and I'm not scheduled to start till 2, but I think he is underestimating just how busy it's going to be, so I think I'll be getting some more hours on that day too. So yeah, we'll see. It's not long now till Hayley and John go to Barcelona, I think, in like 2 weeks or something like that. And then when they get back, it's Easter. Then we've got I'm trying to figure out the months. We've then got 2 months, I think, and then we've got our family holiday. Oh my god, I cannot wait, because I desperately need some sunshine in my life. And not just sunshine, I need hot weather. Somebody's at the door. It's probably another parcel for me, so I'm gonna go. Speak to you in a bit. It was another parcel. A clothes one, which I'm more than happy to open on camera, but I am afraid you will be propped up against something because I can't open things with one hand. I swear, if you give me a second. No, it's not going to fit. Okay, hold on. Let's... Is that gonna... sort of... Let's try bringing you forward because of the really bad lighting. and everything. Okay, well, I've just unopened a lot of clothes, as you can see. All for work, all practical, and all with my own money. No one gave me any vouchers for them, unfortunately. There is now a lot of mess on the floor, and a lot of mess on my bed, if you even saw any of that. So I need to go, I need to tidy up. I didn't waste too much time, actually. Also, look. My shelves are filling up as well, which is amazing. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye. Hi, how are you? We are on, what day are we on? Saturday, 10th? 11th? 10th. Tomorrow is Mother and Sunday. But oh my god, I just have to have a massive rant. My grandmother has just left, and my heart rate is doing a bit of that at the moment. We don't always see eye to eye, and recently she's just a bit of a pain. My cousin isn't exactly helping the situation, shall we say. Like, my nan is very well aware that she is dating a lot of boys, and she doesn't agree with that, which is fine. I understand that. It's, you know, a lot to take in for someone who's only ever had like one boyfriend and then got married to. But my nan, I don't agree with it. She is a racist. I'm aware she is, and I don't like her for it. But oh my god, the last like 2 hours, she has been hurting my head, doing that. Why is Gemma doing this? Why isn't she doing that? Why haven't I been around to see her? And there's me and Mum just trying to say, look, it means that if she comes and sees you, you're going to have a massive argument with her, and she doesn't want that, so therefore she is ignoring you. And Nan being Nan just isn't listening to why Gemma's infuriated with her, and neither one of them will say they're in the wrong or will say let's move on. So it's like World War III in our family right now, and it is pissing me off. But anyway, they've just taken her back. I've just seen the car go, so I thought I would have a very, very quick stressor. Today was meant to be one of my really, really long days off, but we're actually busy tonight, so they've asked me in. I may very well be meeting the new area manager, so we've had, I can't remember if I've already told you, we've got a bit of a shift around in the upstairs department happening. So there's like the massive bosses, the big boss, area managers, my manager, the assistant manager, me. That is like the hierarchy, and basically the big boss under the big bosses has been fired, and then the guys underneath her, or the area managers, they've had like a massive reshuffle. So we used to have an area manager who I actually quite liked. Like, we didn't get on brilliantly, like we weren't best mates, but he was nice, he was friendly, we said hello to each other, he'd help out, like he was quite useful. I've yet to meet the new one, and I believe he's in tonight, so we will see how much work he will do, how much work he won't do, and what he's like as well. I hope he's nice, I really do, because I always worry when we get new higher up people, because they start changing things, and what if they don't get on with you, what if they're really harsh, things like that. So yeah, but tonight I'm actually quite glad I am working, because we've got over 100 people coming in tonight. Tomorrow we have over 300, because it's Mother's Day. So I do sort of need a really busy night, because I've not been there very much myself. I need a really busy night to prepare me almost for tomorrow. Otherwise I'm going to walk in tomorrow and literally be like, what do I do? Like, it's completely out of breath. Like, and I mean, as it is, I'm just kind of, I don't rush myself anymore. Like, since I've stopped working there as much as I have, I'm just like, yeah, I'll take it in my stride. No one wants to be rushed, clearly, like, and whatever. So I think I need a little bit of a boost, which hopefully tonight will do for me. But anyway, it's more hours, which always helps. Should see the new rota as well, which we will see about. Spoke to you the other day about having a weekend in May together, maybe. What I might do is book like a middle weekend in May, unless you'd rather a certain one. And if you, I mean, you don't work weekends, but we could then work out whether I come to you, you come to me, or maybe we go to Portsmouth or something and actually like, splash out, I guess, and have a bit of a weekend away. It'd just be nice for a different bit of scenery. May's obviously going to be such a nice month for weather, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'll message you in a bit actually, once I get off of here. And maybe we could just pick a date and then I can go in this evening and say I want those days off. Oh, look, we've got, hold on. We have a cat. I can't believe I can see him. Oh no, where's he going? He's actually going to jump down, I think. He is jumping down. Come round, come round, come round, come round. He might not come this way. He might go the other way, but it's just so funny seeing his head pop up. I don't think he is. Oh yeah, there he is. Can you see? Oh no, hold on, chair. Hold on. I can't see him. There he is. Hello, look at the camera. No, you're not going to look at the camera? Who's that? You're just going to sit there, are you? He's already been fed like 4 times. And now he wants to be fed again. But the thing is, as soon as my parents come in, they're going to have to feed him again. So I can't give him any more food. He's had way too much. Like, way too much. But yeah, that's my life. I just wanted to give you a quick rant and catch up, basically. But I should probably go. I've got to get ready. So this is onwards and out. Bye bye. Hello. How's it going? This is probably going to be the last bit of this video. Because I think it's probably quite long and I have a lot of waffling to do today. So we are on, what day are we on? We're on the 15th. I do apologise about the like light side, dark side of my face. The way I'm sitting on my bed. I'm purely sitting down because the camera needs to charge. And there's a woman in her car and I'm pretty sure she can see me from the window. So I thought I'd sit down rather than look like a complete nut talking to a camera. But it does mean that the light isn't always amazing. But never mind, never mind. I hope you're well. My life has just been hectic. I have not known whether I have been coming or going the last week. Nearly a week. So when did I last speak to you? I think I last spoke to you in terms of this anyway. On Saturday, maybe it's the day before Mother's Day or a couple of days before Mother's Day. We were saying how, you know, I feel like I was prepared because I was there last year, nobody else was, and everything. But I mean, there was still a lot of doubt in my mind because I thought that so many things could go wrong, like it's going to be a disaster. It wasn't, thankfully. So we all got in super early. They put me on the busiest section. Well, not the busiest, the biggest, which meant that like I didn't have loads of like big tables of like 12 or things like that. I purely had, I think my biggest table was a 5, but that meant that I was expected to literally turn them over so much. And I get why they put me on that section because the 2 boys, they would have sunk. They were sinking where they were, and you know, they got bigger tables so that they didn't have the whole, you know, you need to get them out by this time, you need to get them out by this time, and don't forget they're out by 7. Like, they didn't have to worry about that once they'd taken their order. They could just kind of let them chill. But they were still, every time I saw them, they were panicking about something that they had or hadn't done. I was like, I don't have time for you to panic, I'm panicking. But it was okay, actually. I thought it went quite well. Place was a bomb site afterwards, naturally. But it was all day, constant, from 11:30 to about 7:30 in the evening, I want to say. And, like, other than the two managers, nobody else had a break that day. So I worked an 11-hour shift without any food. It got to 7:30 and the kitchen had like started not closing but was like cleaning, and I was like, can I have some chips? Because I was so hungry, and like I knew we were gonna have like a celebratory well done for getting through it drink, and I was like, even if I just have one drink, if I haven't eaten anything, I'm gonna feel like awful. So yeah, they did us a massive bowl of chips. We had a beer each to say, you know, well done for getting through the day. There was no massive cock-ups or anything. But yeah, it was knackering. And on Monday, I had to work on Monday, and oh my god, my whole entire body was aching. Like my back, my legs, my arms. I wanted to cry. Tuesday, the day off, which was lovely. Didn't do anything. What did I do on Tuesday? Didn't do anything. I've started a new series on Netflix. So I finished Gossip Girl, finally. I was a little bit further behind than I thought I was, but I've now finished it. It was good. I'm now watching Designated Survivor. So on series 1, and I think I'm like halfway through the season, series, whichever. And it's really good. So I think I just binge watched that all day. Then yesterday, oh my dear God, I have never wanted to punch somebody quite as hard as I did yesterday. So, I wasn't meant to start till 6:30. I went to bed thinking I wasn't meant to start till 6:30. I've got the day, I can, you know, get ready at my leisure, I can go into Sutton, I can, you know, shop, I could read, I could watch a movie, I could do pretty much anything I wanted to. I naturally wake up at 9:30. I hadn't set an alarm. Naturally wake up at 9:30 with a missed call, voicemail, text message, WhatsApp message, all from my manager, or assistant manager. And he'd messaged saying, are you awake? Can you start at 12? So I replied back going, where's Coco? I'm awake now. What's going on? Like, my brain was not all there. I was still half asleep. And his response was, good. Can you be in for 10 then? And I was like, hold on a minute. It is 9:30 in the fucking morning, and you want me to get there for 10? I am still in bed, asleep, pretty much. And he was like, I'm really not feeling well. He's found cover for the evening, but not morning. And I was just like, are you kidding me? So, naturally be me and be nice. I said, yes, fine, I'll cover you. I got ready in like record time. Fairly certain like I had half my makeup done that day and like the other half not. Pretty sure my top was inside out and all the rest of it. But I got there. I got there in time to open up for the chefs, and I still placed orders. I still did all of that stuff. But what pissed me off, he knew he wasn't feeling well, right? Because Tuesday night, he messaged a girl, the other supervisor, saying, can you do my evening shift? And she was like, yeah, sure, but what about the morning? And he said to her, nope, evening's fine, I'll make it through the morning. I just can't do all day. So he knew that he wasn't feeling 100%, but yet he waits till morning to ask me to start an hour in advance. Where is the, I don't even know what you call it, compassion, reliability, stupidity? So, I was so furious with him, because when I got in, that's when I found out that he told the other girl the night before, because her rota had already been changed. I was like, so how come he can give her notice, but he couldn't even tell me, there's a slight chance I need you to work tomorrow. Would you mind if I let you know in the morning? If he'd have done that, I'd have been more understanding. But no, zero communication, zero preparation. I wanted his head on a stick yesterday. I mean, I love the guy, but I did not want to see him at all yesterday. I would have hit him. I was so furious. One of the other supervisors, when it's his day off, like he works somewhere else as well, and he came in, like he normally comes in if it's me, and like he has coffee, we have a chat, and he was like, oh my god, you look like you're to murder someone. And I was explaining it, like I was so frustrated. I was practically shouting at him why I was so angry. I was like, I'm really sorry, I don't mean to like vent all of this onto you, but I don't know who else to tell, because the other two that I want to tell and say, don't you ever fucking do that again, would probably just sack me. I was just like, this is so infuriating. But seriously, it made me consider quitting like 7 times yesterday, because not only did it piss me off, we then had the evening shift from hell. The World and his wife came to eat with us yesterday, and we were so tired, finished at midnight on a Wednesday without even having a drink. Like, we were working right up till midnight. The place was still a tip when I left, and it's only because I started early today that she was like, you need to go home first, I'm not in. And I went to bed last night, I didn't fall asleep till like 1:20, and my head was just spinning so much. I woke up with such a headache. I was like, if I could like do something to change the way they manage this restaurant, it could only help, like surely, like. And then today I think, great, I'm gonna leave at 2:30. I've only got a half day. It's gonna be amazing. For the first like hour, when the real manager is meant to start, I haven't seen him, so I don't think he's in. I'm running around like a blue ass fight by myself, and then Anna from the kitchen comes up and says, Alfie no help you? I was like, Alfie's not here. He's been sat in the office for the last hour. He hasn't even said hello to me, and he started his shift, and he could see what I was doing because CCTV cameras and stuff. He could see I needed help. And so then when he did finally show his face, he was like, hello, you okay? I was like, yeah, fine. And like, I was doing like 7 things at the time, so I'm afraid I didn't have time for like small talk. It was just, I need a holiday. So yesterday was not the best, and today's really quiet, hence why I am now at home at 4:20. And thankfully they have cancelled Izza tonight as well, because the bookings are dead compared to yesterday, so that she's finally getting the day off that she deserves. Tomorrow it doesn't look too busy, but I'm only in the evening. I'm going to message His Royal Highness in a bit and say, are you okay to work in the morning, or do you want me to? If you do, please let me know tonight rather than at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then Saturday, I'm supposed to be in the evening, but they look quite busy during the day, and it's only 2 of them, and they never do work when they're together, so I don't know whether to say, do you need me Saturday? Because I know I'll regret it when I say yes, and then I end up doing a double shift. Especially if, like, Alfie really doesn't do anything and Fruit is ill, like, it's going to be the worst thing to do, so I don't know. Haven't quite thought that one through properly yet. And then Sunday I've got off again. We've got a big table, so I'm not sure if I've got it off or not. No idea. I sort of considered going back to YMCD. I can't remember if I told you this. I think I did. But I'd even got to the point of working out like what hours I could do per week, how much I'd get paid, times it by like how long I'd do it for, just to see what like the figures were and if that could sway me anymore. And I mean, yes, the figures all sound very nice, but when all is said and done, I still don't want to go back there, so we'll just see. Haven't really wanted to look for a job this week, purely because Mother's Day really took its toll. That Tuesday I just wanted to kind of relax,
and then I've just got in this evening, so probably won't do anything today. I might have a little look tomorrow, but I just don't know. We will see. We will see. That's pretty much it. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I'll tie it all together. Look, we've got really nice weather as well. I don't actually know if you can see any of that. What can you see? Oh, we've got blue sky. Blue skies and sunshine. Hence why I am in a neon top t-shirt. Neon t-shirt. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to watch more of The Designated Survivor. I'd suggest you check it out if you haven't seen it already. It's really good. And yeah, I'll probably get to uploading this maybe Sunday, maybe Tuesday. I don't quite know. But just look out for it. That's all the advice I can give you. I hope you're well. I hope Sam's well. I've also attempted, I've told him now the days that I need off this year so far. So I've got my 2-week holiday with Mum and Dad. So I've put that off. There's a day where Hayley, Mum and I are going to go dress shopping. Put that off. But then there's also, and I've already forgotten the date, I think it's the weekend 16th to 18th of May. Or the 18th to the 20th of May. It's in that area, whatever that weekend is. I think it's the 3rd weekend in May. But anyway, I've requested that off. Current intention is to meet up with you. I don't know how, I don't know where, and I don't know, like, more specific things than that. I mean, if the 2 of us, or if Sam wants to come as well, if we could afford, like, a weekend away, then that'd be great. If we can't, then if you're okay to have me, I will happily come to you. Just to see you, because I haven't seen you in so long. Your Christmas presents, I've got like an inch layer of dust on them. And yeah, I want to see you. It's been too long, and as much as it is nice doing this, I miss your face, your like 3D face. So yeah, let me know. Obviously if that weekend even works for you, because if it doesn't, then I'll change it immediately. If it does, then we can start thinking of like what we could do. Like, I don't even know if maybe, like, I say weekend away, don't know if Portsmouth, like if we could go there, do the Holiday Inn, like that type of thing, and then come back. I don't really know. Haven't thought it through yet. It's on the thought process link. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope you're well, I hope Sam's well, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.